Hello everyone, today I have a short review for you today. This is going to be the original Mandalorian Battle Pack, consisting of the 4 Death Watch Mandalorians. Now, since this is an old set, I think coming to the market around from 2008 to 2011. I'm pretty sure it is 2009, but I'm saying a range because I'm not particularly sure. Now, this is set 7914. And it does have 68 pieces, which is a low piece count considering the newer one had slightly more pieces, but it generally fits the same deal of style where you get the little bit of a speeder, and then you also get the bit of a rock or kind of turret area, as you can see. I particularly prefer this turret design compared to the bit of a rock formation, because the rock formation is, although nice, it doesn't really do too much, and specifically because this is kind of all in the same color scheme, so it kind of looks nicely together. It kind of just matches together. But if we go ahead and look at one of these Death Watch Mandalorians, you do get 4 of them exactly the same. You will see that they have a generally no leg print because this is an old minifig. I'm going to try and bring it close to the camera, but you can see there's a nice torso print, genuine Mandalorian stuff, but you do get a bit of that navy blue, which is nice. Kind of contrasts well with the just like regular blue. Now, the nice thing about this is that there's also a belt. You can see a bit of engraving on the Mandalorian Beskar armor through the form of these red markings. Nothing too special. He also doesn't have any arm printing, but that's perfectly fine. It's an older minifigure, so I didn't really suspect that there would be any. Now, the helmet is also pretty nice with the blue, white, and black there with the gray just throughout. It's very nice, looks great. You do have the side holes for like accessories, because I do believe that this one did come with some accessories. Now in the back, you do get the jetpack here. Very nice that you do get this jetpack, because unlike the newer one, which has the capes, you get the jetpacks here, which is very nice because I think the jetpacks are a much better inclusion. Now you do get this like Clone Wars era face, which just looks pretty ugly. It looks kind of like his face is dried up like a prune. But that's kind of my opinion on that. And then if we do take off his head, on the back, you just get more of that navy blue, which, albeit nice, especially since you don't really see it, considering you're going to have the jetpack on for most of the time. Now, this one in particular had a basic blaster pistol, but you also get some of the mini blaster pistols in the set, and then this large caliber machine gun, which you can kind of just put out so that you have the little legs here, and then you can have them hold on to it so that you do get a bit of a stand. If I move the camera a bit down, you can see you can move it down, you can place it on the ground. Now it is going to be a bit finicky whether you can actually place it down, but it's very nice that they did include that feature. Now if we go over to the speeder bike, there is a nice spot for you to place your minifig, albeit sometimes it is a little bit difficult with these older minifigs to kind of properly sit them down. You can physically put them in there, and because the handlebars are kind of annoying on this, you might not want to physically put on the handlebars, but there's my best attempt at putting them on there. Now you can see it's pretty nice. He fits really snug. You probably won't want to put a blaster on there, but you can, of course. You've got this mini rotating like missile thing over here. Well, not missile, you got more of this like fast firing machine gun, so you can kind of just mow down all these Mandalorians. If you do want to do some internal conflict, of course you can use external conflict if you have other types of minifigs, but that's just an example. You do get this nice transparent cylinder so that it does go above the ground, so it is much higher up than the more recent version, which I think is quite nice because you get that because it does actually look more like a speeder, especially since these wing flaps look like they might actually be supporting the thing. So very nice. And then of course you can put another Mandalorian on the turret. It still does rotate a bit while he's on there, which is very nice. So you can also have like a bit of a like an outpost where you can kind of have your guys guarding it from any intruders, so you don't get some Imperial checkpoints if you wish, although that's probably not going to be likely. You're probably going to be dealing with other Mandalorians. But if you've got some Imperials here, you just kind of twist your machine gun, shoot them down. Kind of how it works. You know, very nice battle pack to pick up. I know that they do go for around $40 now, which is quite expensive for a battle pack. But if you want to get yourself some Death Watch Mandalorians, that's probably going to be your best bet, unless you want to buy them separately, where it's going to cost you around $9 to $13. So, I don't know. That depends on who you are and if you really want these figures. But, for me personally, I think that they're nice figures, especially when I pick them up. I think the battle packs back then were around $10 to $13, which was a lot more army builder, especially since you got, albeit maybe worse quality minifigures, but you still got the 4 minifigures and a small build, albeit, but it was a nice build for the time. But that has been my 2 cents on the Mandalorian Battle Pack, the older version at least. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.